くださいな。永遠を手にしたいなんてさ、見せつけたい強さを感じていたい。ニコニコの欲は人の姿、クイーンについてしまえ。骨の罪までもこのまま消し去ってしまってもいいさ。涙流れ出る涙は誰のためなの。もう嫌だ嘘は嫌。気まぐれなジェニー、叫びまくるイカれるようにその命果てる時まで叫べ、時を止めな狂いましょう。我を忘れて生きるようにゴージャスは歓喜の月、ああ神様奇跡をくださいな。袖を手に入れるだけさ、操りたいもう手そんだい。あざとりこな毒は悪の腹が噛みついてしまえ。俺の罪までもこのまま消し去ってしまってもいいさ。なのに震わせる心は誰のためなの。もう嫌だ嘘は嫌。怖くまでジェニー、ジェニー。わがままなジェニー。
Hello, good evening, and welcome, and a very happy new year to you all. Happy 2025. Yes, we're now in the space year AD 2025. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid growing up, I was always under the impression that by 2025 we'd have bases on Mars and the moon and Venus. We'd have robots doing all the work for us. We'd have flying cars. We'd have artificial intelligence computers sorting everything out. All this technology that was promised to us that hasn't happened yet. However, for 2025, what we do have is we have the 46th Starfury Facebook Live, and we have a lot of exciting Starfury events to take your mind off the lack of flying cars and robots that our society still does not have. But we have Starfury conventions, and we've got a great year planned for you for this 2025. Hope you all had a really good Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a really good seasonal holidays. Hope you had a great new year. I had a real blast on New Year's Eve, went to a great party, and then I spent a week afterwards sick with food poisoning, but I'm all better now. Hope you guys are all doing well. And looking across the year, got a lot of exciting things. Now, I haven't got a huge amount of announcements tonight. I'm doing a Facebook Live now because I'm not going to be available next week because I'm seeing Brie Larson in theatre. And then the week after, I'll be at MegaCon Live at the Excel Centre. So for the next few weeks, I'm not available to do a Facebook Live. We've got one or two new guests to announce. We've got some changes and some announcements to make regarding our Stargate event, Starfury Ascension. We'll cover that over the next half hour to hour that this show goes on for. Most of the agencies were shut over the Christmas period, so we weren't able to do any business then. Unfortunately, with the Los Angeles fires at the moment, a lot of them still aren't doing any work. Just going to say my thoughts are going out to everybody who is in California and Los Angeles, and if you are over there, or if you've got friends and family over there, hope you're all safe and well. So got an exciting 2025 planned for you all. Got a lot of events, and our first two events are 2 months away. Our first event is going to be taking place at the end of February. So it's about 7 weeks away, not long to go. And that's going to be our final event for the TV series Highlanders. Well, Outlander. It's going to be for celebrating the TV series Outlander, and that's going to be Highlanders 8. It's going to be our 8th event celebrating the television series Outlander. It's also going to be our final one. So we're going to go out with a bang. We're going to have a real blast that weekend. It's going to be an exciting event. Guests from that shows are always lots of fun. And it's taking place from the 28th of February to the 2nd of March. And it's at the Hilton Hotel in Birmingham. We've got some really cool guests coming along. Now, what we've done for this year's Outlander event is we're focusing it on the first 2 seasons of the show, because over the last few years we've had a lot of repeat guests coming in from the more recent seasons, and a lot of fans are saying to me they haven't seen the actors who are in the first 2 seasons for quite a while, or they're new to the show, so they've never seen those actors at all. So we've got a lot of really cool guests, and many of them haven't done a convention for quite a few years. So it's going to be a really fun event. We've got 9 great guests. We've got Finn Den Hertog joining us. We also have Rosie Day. We have Stephen Cree, who's always guaranteed to cause trouble. We have the amazing Annette Badland. She's great. She gives some of the most fun guest talks. We also have Nell Hudson joining us. We have Grant O'Rourke, Stephen Walters, Andrew Gower, and the very popular Gary Lewis, who always gives the best hugs, and he's lots of fun at these events. So those are the guests for our Outlander event. The gold tickets have sold out, but we still have regular tickets available for this event. Photo ops are available to order now. If you haven't ordered your photo ops, you can order those now online from our website. Also available, we have the hotel is taking bookings for that, so you can do your hotel bookings now for that one as well. So that's our Outlander event, and if you're a fan of that, we hope we'll see you at Highlanders 8. It's going to be our final celebration of the show. Then straight after that, we have our event for Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone's a show that appeared on television on Netflix. So if you've never seen it, you can still binge it all on Netflix. It's a really cool steampunk show set in an alternative world, the Grishaverse. It's a very cool show. Got some really cool guests coming from that show. And that's taking place from the 7th to the 8th of March. And we're going to be at the Renaissance Hotel, which is always a nice, friendly venue to give a really cool party vibe. We've got Luke Pasqualino joining us. We also have Daisy Head. We have Danielle Gallagher. We have Kit Young. We've got Freddie Carter joining us. And we've got the star of the show, Jessie May Lee. So we've got 6 really cool guests from Shadow and Bone. It's going to be a very cool event. Tickets are still available for that one. We also have some gold tickets still available. So if you wanted to get gold, if you want to join us for that event, it's in 8 weeks' time, taking place from the 7th to the 9th of March. Photo ops are also available to order online. Plus, you can book your rooms at the Renaissance Hotel if you want to. With both Highlanders at 8, and also Into the Fold. That's going to be our final events where we're going to be celebrating Outlander and also celebrating Shadow and Bone. So if you want to experience that, meet the cast at a cool UK event, this is going to be your last chance. So don't miss out on those 2 events. Now, after that, our next event is Starfury Ultimates Amalgam. And that's our event where we celebrate DC and Marvel superhero series in live action, whether it's the films or the television shows. I've been kind of stuck in a holding pattern for this event. Unfortunately, I can appreciate some of the attendees are getting a little frustrated, but we're in negotiations for a very big guest, and it's a slow process. And it's one of those things like when we booked Benedict Cumberbatch or when we had Darren Criss. It's one of those situations that it takes time, but then when it gets done, things are going to get crazy. So all I can say is you're just going to have to hold tight and trust me on this one. But that one, we're back at the Hilton Hotel, and it's the 11th to the 13th of April. We do have some guests joining us already confirmed. We've got Chantal Van Santen. Now, she was in the television series The Flash. More recently, she was in The Boys as well. She's probably best known for One Tree Hill, but she's been on a whole ton of stuff. And we also have Grace Caroline Curry, who played Mary Marvel in the 2 Captain Marvel movies for DC. They're 2 really cool guests, but I'm working on a it'll be probably one of the biggest guests, probably Ultimates and also Invasion will probably have our biggest guests for 2025 if everything goes to plan. So it could be very exciting. So keep an eye on that, and I hope to have an announcement, a big announcement later this month if all the chips fit into place. But that's the 11th to the 13th of April. That's going to be at the Hilton Hotel in Heathrow. Now, after that event, we then have Starfury Crossroads, and that's our celebration of the television series Supernatural. And it's always hugely popular. Supernatural's got a very large, diehard, and very dedicated fan base, but they're also a very chill fan base. They refer to themselves as a supernatural family, and you certainly get that feeling straight away when you come to a Supernatural event, because it's a very relaxed and welcoming feeling. And even though these are our biggest events, they always feel very relaxed because you've got a very chill bunch of attendees at them. And that event's taking place from 9th to the 11th of May at the Hilton Metropole. Again, we're back there. It's a great venue. And we've got some very cool guests. We've got Julian Richings joining us, one of our favorite guests to work with. He played Death on Supernatural. We also have Matt Frewer, who played Pestilence on Supernatural. So we've got 2 of the Horsemen joining us. Matt Frewer has been in so much stuff. He's going to have tons to talk about. Probably best known, though, for playing Max Headroom on the television series Max Headroom, if you're as old as I am and can remember that show. He was in the film The Watchmen as well, but he's one of those actors who's been in everything. We've also got Lisa Berry joining us, who also played, she was the replacement Death. So we've got both Deaths joining us. So I think that's pretty cool. We've got Sam Smith will be along. And we've also got Mitch Pileggi. So that's got the Winchester, some of the Winchester family joining us. We've got Osric Chow, who we recently added to the lineup. Osric's always lots of fun. He'll be a cool guest to see along. We also have Alicia Witt joining us. She had a very cool guest slot on Supernatural, but she's been on so much other stuff as well. She started out in David Lynch's Dune. She's been on The X-Files. She's been on The Walking Dead. She's done a lot of Hallmark stuff. This is the first time she's doing a Supernatural event. She's looking forward to meeting all the Supernatural fans. Now, this being a Starfury Supernatural event, very surprisingly, we have Mark Shepard joining us. Well, you can't really have a Supernatural event without Crowley along. We also have Misha Collins joining us. Great guest, one of the most popular stars of Supernatural. And we also have one of the show's leads, Jared Padalecki, joining us. So this is a really strong lineup of Supernatural guests. We've got 3 of the 4 leads joining us. Unsurprisingly, it's nearly sold out. We've currently got around 90 regular tickets left. about 60 gold tickets and about 10 diamond tickets. So if you want to attend this event, you really need to book within the next couple of weeks, because I could really see this rate tickets are going. It should be sold out before the end of this month. It's going to be a real cool event. I'm also in negotiations for guests from the TV series The Boys. It's one of my own favorite shows. I love the original Garth Ennis comic book that it's based on, and we mix it with Supernatural because it's from the same producer, Eric Kripke. Now there's 2 actors from The Boys who've provisionally agreed to attend the event, but they're still waiting for permission for time off from the producers so that they can attend, because unfortunately they're filming, the final season is going to be filming till I think mid-July. So they have to check that they're going to be allowed time off to attend the event. If they're not given the time off, there's other people that I'm looking at going for instead. So we'll still have some boys representation at the event. But the 2 that I wanted to get, I'm just waiting on them to confirm their time off from the show. So that's our Supernatural event. Tickets, as I said, very, very limited at the moment. If you don't have your tickets, then I would suggest you really need to buy them like now. It's taking place from the 9th to the 11th at the Hilton Metropole Hotel. It's pretty much sold out, the hotel. If you check online, they do have the odd rooms popping up every so often, but there are other hotels within walking distance. We also have photo ops are also available to purchase now, so you can pre-book your photo ops. And also we're putting the fan meets with the actors on sale at 7:30. So they're going on sale in about 10 minutes. They sell very quickly on Supernatural, so you've got to make sure you jump in on those. There won't be photo fan meets available with Jared Padalecki, as his fan meet is being given exclusively to the diamond ticket holders. And diamond ticket holders, you also get a photo op with Jared, a photo op with Misha, and autographs from all the guests. So the diamond pass it's expensive, but it actually, if you want all that stuff, it works out at good value for money. So that's Starfury Crossroads, our celebration of Supernatural, and soon we should be adding some guests from The Boys as well, and that's 9th to the 11th of May at the Hilton Metropole Hotel. Now, in the same month, about 2-3 weeks after that, we then move into Starfury Ascension, and that's our celebration of the television Stargate. Now, I've been running Starfury events since 1997, and we've never covered Stargate. That was largely because when I first started running events, although I was a Stargate fan, you had Wolf events and also massive events, both covering Stargate. So, and they were both doing a good job and bringing lots of guests. So there was no point in Starfury throwing their hat into the ring as well. And there's just too much for the fans and they couldn't afford everything. So we never touched Stargate for years. However, there hasn't been a proper weekend convention for Stargate fans in the UK for a decade. A lot of people were saying to me, please do a Stargate event. So we're doing one. And that's taking place from the 23rd to the 25th of May at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. Now, unfortunately, we've had a guest cancellation, and sadly, Amanda Tapping is not going to be able to join us in May at our Stargate event. She's just got a new show that she's executive producer on, so she's not going to have time off to be able to attend the event. We are basically looking, I don't know whether we'll be doing another Stargate event next year. If we do one, then we'll time it to work so we can get Amanda for next year. And if not, then we'll look at putting her in our Supernatural event, because she also had quite a role on Supernatural. But we still have a very good lineup. We've got Gary Jones joining us. We also have David Nichol. We have Nicole de Boer, who's probably best known for Deep Space Nine. We have Ellie Gall, who's in the most recent on the YouTube mini film that they did for Stargate. We have the star of Stargate Atlantis, Tori Higginson. We have Lexa Doig, Terrell Rothery, Michael Shanks, And replacing Amanda Tapping, we've put in Richard Dean Anderson, the star of Stargate himself. So that's a really cool lineup. Now, if you pre-booked a photo op with Amanda, what we've done is we kept the prices of Richard's photo ops at the same price. So it'll be an easy trade. You can just swap them over and you'll be doing the same groupings that she would have done. If you'd rather, if you've already had a photo with him in the past, then just leave it and you'll get a refund, but that can make an easy swap for you. We're keeping his photo up at the same price as Amanda's for the moment, but towards the end of the month, we'll be reviewing that with the costs of bringing him over. So you might want to try and get your photo ops in early there. We'll also be putting his autograph on pre-sale as he'll only be signing for a limited amount. Now, our Stargate event is actually close to sold out. We've got less than 100 tickets left on that. A lot of people don't seem to understand. We do have a policy at Starfury that we only sell enough tickets so there's enough seats in the main hall and everybody can get their photo ops and their autographs. So we limit the number of tickets that we put on sale for each event. And the Renaissance Hotel's a small venue. So as a result of that, the Stargate event is very close to sold out. We've got under 100 tickets left for that one. So it's like with our Crossroads event. If you want to attend it, I would suggest booking your tickets soon, or you're not going to be able to get them at all. The Renaissance Hotel had completely sold out of its allocation of hotel rooms for us. Had a chat to them this week. They don't have any twins or singles available anymore, but they've made more double rooms available. So if you need a hotel room, you'll be able to book one. There's a link on the website. And also on the link on the website, you'll be able to pre-book your photo ops as well. But that's Starfury Ascension. That's our Stargate event, and that's from the 23rd to the 25th of May. Then we jump to July, and we have our celebration of Hannibal. And this is going to be our 7th celebration of the television series Hannibal, Red Dragon. And that's at the Renaissance Hotel. And it's the same situation with our Stargate event. It's nearly sold out. Got very few tickets left for the Red Dragon event. So if you'd like to attend that, you really need to start looking at booking your tickets very, very soon. That event, celebrating Hannibal, that's going to be from July 4th to 6th at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. And currently we have joining us Hugh Dancy. We also have the lovely Lara Jean Korostecki and Jeremy Davis. I've had another guest provisionally agree, but with everything that's been going on, we haven't been able to finalize the deal, but I should have that done in the next week or so. We'll be looking at about 6 to 7 guests from Hannibal for that event. So it's going to be a really cool event. It's nearly sold out, so you don't want to miss out. Get your tickets now for that one. Now we jump from July then and into August. We have Starfury Witch Bomb. And Starfury Witch Bomb, we celebrate 2 shows, Motherland Fort Salem and also Warrior Nun. Motherland Fort Salem is a bit difficult to try, and if you haven't seen it, they've only got 2 of the seasons. They've got season 2 and 3 on BBC iPlayer. I don't normally say this. You probably have to look at trying to illegally download the first season. However, all of Warrior Nun is available on Netflix at the moment. Highly recommended. We haven't confirmed any of our Warrior Nun guests yet. I'll probably be doing that the end of this month, the beginning of February. However, from Motherland Fort Salem, we've got Demetria McKinney, and we also have S. Holdemersma. And they, as well as having appeared on Motherland Fort Salem, also appeared in The Boys. So that's 2 cool guests who haven't done a Starfury event or a UK event before. We've got 2 more that we're just finalizing on at the moment from Motherland Fort Salem. Again, one of those hasn't done a Starfury event before, so it's looking like we're going to have 3 brand new guests from Motherland Fort Salem. Now, that event is taking place from 1st to 3rd of August at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. It's going to be a really cool, relaxed event. There's still some gold tickets available. So if you wanted to do the meet and greet and get all the extras you get with a gold ticket, we've still got around 40 gold tickets available for that event. So they probably won't, once we finish up the lineup towards the end of the month, you're probably not going to be able to get any more gold. So you've got an opportunity to get those now, but tickets available for that one. And that's Starfury Witch Bomb X, and that's 1st to the 3rd of August at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. Now, we then move to September, and we have our celebration of Star Wars, and that's with Starfury Invasion. Now, I'd never, as I said, it's a bit like Stargate. I'd been running Starfury events for over 25 years. We'd never covered Star Wars, even though I am a huge Star Wars. I mean, isn't everybody a huge Star Wars fan? I think, you know, so that's just one of those franchises everybody's into. However, we did our first Star Wars event last year, and it was a big hit. We got some heavy hitter guests in. Now, our next Star Wars event is from the 19th to the 21st of September, and it's going to be at the Hilton Metropole Hotel in Birmingham. And currently, we have confirmed Katie O'Brien. And from the video games, we have Elizabeth Grulon and Tina Ivlev. So we've got 3 guests confirmed. Probably around mid to the end of February, we're going to start hitting you with a lot more guests, having talks with people from Andor, Ahsoka, and the Acolyte. So we're going to have some really cool guests. If it all goes a bit like with Ultimates, if everything goes as according to plan, this could end up having one of our biggest ever guests at it. So keep an eye on Invasion. Still got gold tickets available for that one. So if you wanted to go gold, that's you can still nab one of those. And then that brings us to Starfury Enchanted, and that's our celebration of the television series Once Upon a Time. And that's taking place from the 31st of October to the 2nd of November. Now, normally we've held all our Once Upon a Time events at the Hilton Hotel, but this one we're bringing down to the Renaissance Hotel to make it a more relaxed, more intimate and friendlier Once Upon a Time event. It's going to be a lot cooler, this one. We have joining us the lovely Amy Mansons, one of my favorite guests to work with. She's an absolute gem. We've had a lot of requests for this guy. So we've got Tony Amendola joining us, who played Geppetto on the series. We've got Jared Gilmore joining us, and we also have Emily DeRaven. So those are the guests that we have for our Once Upon a Time event so far. I've got 3 more guests who've provisionally agreed. So we're just doing the deal. One of them is going to be our big name, and it's somebody who always sells us out. And considering it's going to be a smaller venue and a more relaxed one, I could see this one selling quite quickly once we get the lineup finalized and up and advertised. We have about 30 gold tickets still left. So if you want to go to the meet and greet, get all the benefits from the gold ticket, you can still nab yourself a gold ticket for that one. So that's how we're looking for the space year 2025 AD with Starfury events. As I said, we have no flying robots or flying cars or powerful thinking computers, but we do have some cool guests for you, some cool fun events, and we're going to make some great memories in 2025. We're looking at doing one more event towards the end of November, beginning of December, which I'll be announcing soon. You'll have to wait and see how that's going. One final thing, if you're on Twitter, go check your Twitter, as we have a competition going on our Twitter account at the moment. You could win yourself a Killian Hook Once Upon a Time Funko and an Evil Queen Funko, signed by the lovely Lana Perella and also the wonderful Colin O'Donoghue, 2 of the nicest guests you can meet at a Starfury event. And they signed those Funko Pops for me, and we're giving them away. So you just have to go on Twitter, retweet the post I made about it, and your chance of being able to win that. So it was just a very quick update tonight. We had a new guest for Enchanted, new guests for Starfury Crossroads. Reminder that Crossroads, Red Dragon, and Ascension are virtually sold out. So if you want to attend those events, I would suggest getting your tickets soon. Fan meets have gone on sale also for Crossroads. On some of those guests, they will sell quickly to look at that. And also, we still have gold tickets available for our Shadow and Bone event, Into the Fold 2. And we still have a limited number of gold tickets available for Witch Bomb and Enchanted 6. So if you wanted to go gold on those events, I'd suggest getting those pretty soon. But it's just a small, concise Facebook update tonight. Probably do the next one, hopefully with some more powerful news for you towards the end of the month. We're also looking at bringing back some of the guest interviews that I used to do on Facebook Live, so we might have those soon. But other than that, I hope you all have a good weekend and have a very exciting 2025. Just be a second and just getting the outro video. Take care, guys.
Oh